Hello,
Hello,
My name is Zis Goudinas.
I'm Ioannis Arslanoglu.
my name is Melpomeni Tani. I'm 20 years old.
my name is Antonis Donas and I'm 20-year-old.
My name is Stavroula Mavridou. I'm 22 years old and I'm studying Industrial Engineering and Management in Democritus University of Thrace, and I'm the Chief of Operation in Democritus Racing Team.
I'm currently studying Electrical and Computer Engineering here at Democritus University of Thrace.
Study Electrical and Computer Engineering here at Democritus University of Thrace, and I'm the HV Chief of this year.
23 years old and I study Industrial Engineering in the University of Thrace in Xanthi. I'm the Mechanical Director of the team.
21 years old. I'm an undergraduate student of Industrial Engineering at Democritus University of Thrace, and I'm Chief of Aerodynamic and Composite Team.
Tell us about the Democritus Racing Team. What exactly does your team do and what is your mission?
Democritus Racing Team is the Formula Student team of Democritus University of Thrace. We design and manufacture our own racing cars, similar to Formula 1 racing cars, but a bit smaller. So our team started in 2017 from a group of industrial engineering students, and in 2019 they created the first race car, Argo, with which they competed in the Formula Student competition of Italy. Then later in 2021 they competed with the same car but upgraded in the Formula Student Netherlands competition, where they gained the 6th overall place in this competition. After this major achievement, the team decided to go to the electric vehicle category, and in 2022 we created our first EV race car, EXR1, with which we competed in the Formula Student Alpe Adria in Croatia. And this year, in 2023, we raced with our second electric vehicle, Odyssey, in Formula Student Italy and in Formula Student Czech Republic, where we achieved something very important for our team, a first place in the business plan presentation event. So our main goal is to promote engineering among the university students here in Xanthi and to make them learn more and achieve more in their careers and in their academic life.
You are working on an ambitious project developing an electric Formula car. What are the major challenges you face in the construction phase?
The challenges that we face are threefold. First of all, Greece doesn't have a very big manufacturing sector, so there aren't many available machine shops to do our job. So that forces us to be creative with our designs. In addition to that, the problem is accentuated by the location of our university in a regional city of Greece, but that forces us to be creative. We have forged strong relationships with local machine shops that help us a lot realize our designs.
How easy or difficult is to add new members, and how does it affect your plans? Do you approach new members or they can apply to join?
It is actually pretty difficult, since when someone decides to join the team, they're not familiar with what Formula Student is as a constitution. Besides that, they have to get used to how the team works, what philosophy does it represent, how much time and effort does it take, and what personal sacrifices they have to make in order to have such an outcome. New members can join through the recruitment forms that are open once or twice during the season, usually at September or March.
You occasionally participate in international competitions with other teams from foreign universities, and you have received positive feedback and awards. What have you gained from interacting with other teams, and how has it helped improve your own work?
Yes, we participate every summer in international competitions with other teams from foreign universities. Specifically this summer we participated in FSAE Italy competition and in FS Czech Republic competition, where we had the pleasure of winning the first place in the static event of business plan presentation among 36 other teams. The interaction with other teams and generally other people in the competitions is very important to improve ourselves and learn from them. We exchange knowledge, experience, ideas, and we discuss about issues that concern us, for example, some problems or obstacles that maybe we had.
There are many other Formula cars, as well as other student teams or startups working on similar projects. What sets your team apart?
The main difference is that Democritus Racing Team DRT is based here in Xanthi, a small rural city where university students are very close to each other and live like a family. This empowers us to make our race cars, to bring our race cars to life. So we put true value to what we make. We design and manufacture almost every part on the race car on our own, and this is a challenge that we have to face, being away from big cities, that everything is being made by ourselves.
Regarding the composite material you use, where do you source them from and what challenges do you encounter with them?
The aerodynamics team designs and manufactures an aerodynamic package consisting of the front wing, rear wing, side pod and bodywork using composite materials. These composite materials are limited in our country and those that exist are quite expensive. So we source them from abroad, adding extra cost to our manufacturing design.
Do you collaborate with other teams within Greece or abroad?
So a main target of our team is to build a strong network between the other Greek teams so we can collaborate on the project and evolve together. A main reason that the teams from other foreign countries such as Germany, Italy, France have evolved dramatically is that in the past years they collaborated, they built projects together, they made purchases together and they shared their knowledge. So this way everyone had access to everything and they evolved further this way. This is something that we are trying to build here in Greece to make better connections among the people in the teams and to share the knowledge, and also in more practical ways, such as we have to source a lot of our materials from abroad. If we make an order together, we can save on money and have better deals. This is something very important for us. So it's not only the knowledge, but it's also in more practical ways, such as the materials and the manufacturing, as I said. So it's something that we are working on, and we are doing good projects in that aspect. So we moved away from the space of the Thrace incubator, our startup company accelerator, and here we are at Democritus Racing Team offices, our headquarters, so join us. So most of the team comes here daily to work on the race car, mainly on the designs, and the operations division talks with companies here, makes their calls, or every other promotional material that we use in our social media, website and events. So yes, this is the heart of the team.
Do members have specific criteria to join?
Basically, I wouldn't call them specific. They should be familiar with basic electrical or mechanical engineering practices, but the most important thing is to have personal motives, have a desire to learn and understand, and be curious.
What are your plans for the future and how do you believe this project will benefit you professionally?
So, firstly, the team's plans for the future are to keep evolving. We have to constantly improve and create better things and better race cars. A main goal for the near future is to create our own BMS, to use a more powerful electric motor for a race car, and to manufacture our aerodynamic package from pre-preg composite materials. Later, in a couple of years, we would like to create the first monocoque chassis for our team, and also maybe go to a dual motor system, perhaps. These improvements would make our race car significantly faster and more robust and efficient. On a personal level, I wish that my journey with this team ends successfully, and maybe one day I can join a big motorsport team like Formula 1 teams and become a successful engineer.
What are you currently working on? Are you making any modifications or upgrades to the vehicle?
After we achieved last year's goal, which was to build a reliable and robust car, this year's goal was to lighten the car as much as we could. In order to achieve that, we changed the design of the rims. We will put smaller and more lightweight rims on the car. We'll change the geometry of the suspension as well as lighten the chassis of the car. This will result in a much lighter car that would have much greater performance on track. Furthermore, we are building a telemetry system for our car, as well as improving our PCB designs. And we are also working on acquiring as much data from our car as possible through sensors that we'll put on the car.
What strategy are you using for marketing and to put the word out there?
It is very challenging to handle the marketing department for Formula Student Team. It is important to constantly promote our team on social media platforms and generally everywhere. It requires effort to find supporters or people who want and can help you. Although we try to very hard in order to achieve our best and convince others for our work. We try to be active, and this is the reason why we choose to participate and organize different events every year. In this way, we create a community around our team.
Besides the challenges in the manufacturing sector, you also face financial challenges. How do you fund your efforts?
Our team is mainly funded by companies and sponsors that are willing to support our project and want to fund a young team of students in the field of engineering. Our main sponsor for this year, our powered by sponsor, Rodopi, has helped us a lot, tremendously, and has funded this year's race car, along with our almost 100 sponsors, like our premium sponsors Campeon Gaming, Altair and Lancome, which help us very much. The main goal of our sponsors is not only to help us and finance the team to overcome the trouble that we have, but also to help the students in the university in the later stages of their career. So many of our sponsors absorb a large proportion of the students in the team in their workspaces and help them build a better career and a better life in the future.
What challenges are you facing as a woman and working on such a project?
The challenge is the stereotypes. It is not forbidden for a woman to deal with such a project, as she can offer and develop it. It is just the preview of a male engineer is more familiar than the female one.
Your team consists of over 40 people. How easy is to coordinate and work together?
It's very hard to coordinate a large team of 40 people, especially engineers, but the challenge is entertaining, and it's a great step for your future career. So basically, I do not have to do everything by myself as the team leader, but I have a lot of great people by my side. So basically, our team consists of 3 departments: the electronics department, the mechanical department, and the operations department, each with their own director, and each department has sub-teams with their own chief. So the responsibilities are shared equally, and the workload is spread across the whole members, and this way we manage to work efficiently and in a very good way.
How can more women join?
More and more women join our team and our project every year, as we try to deliver that the team is friendly from everyone, not only for the men, but also for a woman. The main point to join someone in our team is the passion for work and development and not the gender.
So we are in your workshop now,
Yes.
and this is the place that you are actually working. So describe a typical day in the workshop and what tasks are involved.
Okay, so basically when the team comes to the workshop, we split in the sub-teams, electrical and mechanical, and everyone has their own task that they have to do. For example, right here is the aero and composite table, here's the mechanical part, the electrical department is all over the place, and basically everyone has a job to do, and they split in the whole room and they just do it.
Okay, can you tell us more about what you do here?
Okay, so I am, as I said before, I'm the high voltage chief of this year, and actually here's the accumulator design. Basically this is the power of the car that I designed last year, and is actually the heart of the race car, as I can describe it. And when I come to the workshop and I have to work on it, here's the table, we do some simple tasks that have to be done, and that's all.
And this is the last one, the past car.
Yeah, this is the car of this season. We are currently designing the new one, as you saw on the office above, and now we have to do some tests in this car so we can implement them on the new car.